I never thought I'd make a video like this, but I've been robbed of a large portion of my comic book collection. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Still Only 35 Cents, your regular dose of vintage comics and collectibles. For this one, I've unfortunately got something very different from normal, as sadly a large part of my comic book collection was stolen, not once, but twice. But before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the notification bell for future videos. I use a storage locker for some of my comics and collectibles, primarily as storage for books that I sell at comic events like the Yarraville Comic and Toy Fair, so that I can access them easily. I even recently filmed the locker for my recent top tips for selling comics video, but never used the footage. Alright, let's get this started. What we got? Got some films. Got a whole bunch of 2000 ADs. Some more graded books. Price guns. Artwork. Books, more 2000 ADs, cards. Let's get started. However, on early morning of Sunday the 7th of December, the storage facility I use was unfortunately broken into, and this is what welcomed me when I opened up the locker the following day. They broke into this locker. What did they take? Holy shit. Fuckers. What did they take? Oh no. Oh. Just look at it. All the graded comics look like they've been stolen. Everything. Oh no. Oh no. All my graded comics. All gone. And some long box. Holy cow. All the graded comics are gone. Every single one of them. What an absolute disaster. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. They've taken so much and ruined the place. As you can see, criminals made off with all my CGC graded comics stored there, as well as trashing the place. As you can imagine, it was heartbreaking and was a significant part of my collection that I'd spent years building, loving, and sharing with you all on this very channel. All CGC graded comics included high-grade keys, CGC signature series, and rare UK comic books. All in all, the criminals made off with around almost 200 CGC graded comic books. I've left a link in the description down below to a document listing all of the CGC books stolen, along with the CGC certification numbers where available. If you can, please check that out, and if you see any of these books come up for sale, please let me and the community know. Luckily though, despite all the damage and disarray, it seemed that the crooks had left my collection of raw comics behind. In addition to mine, 7 other units unfortunately were hit on that night as well, and I've been working closely with the police and the storage facility team since the terrible incident. However, Unbelievably, the crooks returned to the storage facility just 5 days later on early morning of Friday the 12th of December and once again hit my locker along with 42 others this time. They took a host of the remainder of my raw comic books and collectibles that were in there as well. My hope is that anyone watching this video may be able to help hunt down any of these books if they come onto the market. If you see any books like this offered up for sale, please let the community know or give me a call. Some of the more valuable and interesting books that were taken included Iron Man 55 UK price variant, graded at a CGC 9.0, featuring the first appearance of Thanos and Drax the Destroyer. 2 copies of Marvel UK's Mighty World of Marvel issue 1, graded at 8.0, the second highest graded on the CGC census, complete with Hulk transfer free gifts. A copy of Tomb of Dracula issue 10 UK price variant, graded at a 7.0, featuring the first appearance of Blade. 6 copies of Marvel UK's Captain Britain issue 1, 4 of them graded at CGC 9.6, featuring the first appearance of Captain Britain, complete with the free mask inside. 7 copies of Marvel UK's Captain Britain issue 8, again 4 of those were graded at a CGC 9.6, featuring the first appearance of Betsy Braddock aka Psylocke, and a host of 2000 ADs, including Prog 1 featuring the first preview of Judge Dredd, around 4 issues of that, and Prog 3, Prog 5 and Prog 10, very early appearances of Judge Dredd, including the banned issues, issue 71, issue 72, issue 77, issue 78. Luckily, I did have some insurance, however, it's certainly not enough to cover all of the books and the collectibles lost. So it's been a pretty bad week here for me on the channel, but I would like to thank everyone who reached out upon seeing the YouTube and Instagram posts. Your support and messages have meant the absolute world to me. Hopefully, we'll be able to track these books down, and again, thanks to everyone in the community. And if you're a collector, a dealer, or attend comic book events, please keep your eye out for these books. Any info, tip, or lead would be very much appreciated. Please accept my apologies for the delays in getting content out last week whilst I was dealing with this, but rest assured we'll be back to our normal scheduling over the holiday season with regular videos and the Merry Monday Mail Call show. And with that, thanks as always for watching, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next issue. Don't forget to check out other great videos, as well as follow us on Instagram, Facebook and X. We also host a weekly live stream, the Merry Monday Mail Call show, every Monday morning at 7:30 AM Australian Eastern Time. Enough said.